What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Dicey Dungeons. Now, it's been 2 days since I recorded. I was so frustrated after that gesture game crash loss that I was like, I'm taking some time off. I'm not going to play it. Can't even think about it. I was so frustrated. Booted the game up just now. I installed more fluff, propped it, got it all set, which is the DLC, or the mod that we're using. Go ahead and start the new witch run, and I see you have a game currently in progress. Would you like to continue? So I'm gonna hit that continue button, and we're gonna see what happens here, right? Because if we can continue this run, if we can win, I would be stoked. So it looks like we are on this same floor. We do have 34 of 40 health. We are gonna have to beat everybody, so we're gonna stick with the same mindset that we had the last time, right? I don't even remember. I'm gonna have to go look and see what items we have, because I have completely forgotten. I think we were using, was it like precognition maybe was what we were using? I'm gonna have to go through that here in just a second, but we've got Rhino Beetle, Singer, and Cornelius. Now Cornelius literally does not matter how much health we have against him, not at all. And I think we've talked about that in the previous episode, so we'll have to take a look when we get in there. We're gonna probably fight. We're probably gonna fight Rhino Beetle first to see if it'll give us the best chance. I think that's what's best, and we're gonna try and frag him as quickly as possible. The other thing I wanted to make sure is that we have a snap going into Cornelius. I think that's right. But if we have to use it to get past Singer, we have to use it to get past Singer. It's just how the cookie crumbles, and that's all right. But as long as we make it out with one single health, everything is fine. So let's see. So we got some heals for Sour Candy. Yeah, so precognition. We have 3 precognition pluses, which is sick. And Mind Blast, that's right. So it does 6 damage per precognition charge, which is crazy. We got all of our Kapows, Juggling Ball. We have a Duplicate, Inspiration for copying cards, and our Blamos. Okay, cool. I will not take the 8 health. I will go with my Rhino Beetle. I'm 34 health. Snap at 11. So give me one moment here to just kill these volumes. I apologize. I know it's probably been loud since the start. Is it loud for me too?
2.
Oh gosh. I don't know where my headset volume is at. How's that? Too loud? Too loud. It seems pretty loud still. I mean, it's loud, right? I'm not insane. This game has so many sound issues. How's that? I'm gonna tab out. My headset's up to 65. I usually keep it on 38. Is that too bad? Is that all right? We're gonna leave it there. I can't hear literally anything, but we're gonna leave it there. Okay, so we have 2 blind dice here. I think we snap. Because we can snap for sure. And then we'll snap 2 precognitions here. We'll snap our sour candies to get a heal. And we don't have a snap here, so let's try it like this. And let's see if one of these... It did get another precognition off, which is sick for us. Can we duplicate this die? We can. Okay. So now we got a lot of little stuff that we can do here. Do either of these work in Juggling Ball? No, we know that they won't. Precognition we can't get off, so we're gonna go ahead and just Mind Blast him right away. And we're gonna win. All right. So, got through that nice and safe. And will you afford me one more moment here to open up my sound settings? This is messing with me a little bit. So we will take this HP. We unfortunately can't take this HP. It's so loud. It's just too loud, right? We won't worry about it. I'll turn the sounds back down to normal. And if it's strange for this, it's strange for this. You know, not much we can do. The update I know has changed kind of how some of the sound stuff works, so. Okay, we have are either of these a 6? We know that they're not a 6, but you gotta keep Mind Blast. So let's go ahead and Sour Candy. Let's go ahead and Blammo. And I guess we end our turn. There's nothing we can do. Mind Blast will do nothing. Juggling Ball is unusable. It's rough. So we might, I mean, and straight up, we might just lose right here. And she is slapping us. So the real question is this a 6? It is a 6. We do have 2 6s. Lot of little stuff that we're gonna have to look at here, but we're gonna have to snap. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna inspiration, double our kapow, snap, and go from here. And we gotta try to get somewhere. So tell you what, let's do this. And now we're stuck with a bunch of weird stuff. We know this is a 6, right? This one has to be a 6. Okay. Then we can Blammo. Then we can pop our precognitions. Then we can pop these kapows. And now we're out of everything. So we need to hope that this kills, and it should. All right. So we don't have a snap, right? We do not have a snap going into Cornelius, which is gonna be kind of scary. But let's go ahead and give it a shot. All right. So Cornelius will get an extra die on every turn. He got to go first, but he didn't have a die. I get it. All right. I think the best way to do this is we want to get Blammo picked up. Dude, here's what we're going to do. We're going to copy the duplicate. We're going to duplicate these twice. We can get 4 stacks of this right off the bat. We can pop Juggling Ball. We know that's not going to help us. We know we're not getting around to that. Okay, so then we can Mind Blast here for a decent chunk of damage. And honestly, I think we Blammo. Obviously the heals don't help us. These don't really help us. We have no chance at a snap. So I think we discard. We discard to make sure we get precognition out. And then we end the turn. And he does have the rock, which is fine. All right, so the rock actually probably helps us a little bit here. Wow, and we got so much stuff. So the next equipment being used twice is crazy. That's really not what we wanted, but it's not a big deal. It's gonna pop twice. We're gonna get rid of these kapows. We're gonna get rid of these sour candies. We're gonna hold on to the Blammos, I think. I mean, it makes no sense not to use the kapow, right? So we'll do that. We're just trying to set up as much as we can, and it's gonna get bad starting soon. So we're gonna have to really hope for not only low rolls, but thank you for Double Fury is crazy good. Thank you for Thorns, reduce, doesn't help us at all. I'm looking at what we've got coming up. I'm like, do we discard the Blammos? I think, look, this is crazy. I should not do this, but we're gonna discard the Blammos, get precognition to proc a couple of times. We've got so many things here now. We're gonna duplicate this. That's so good. We're gonna Mind Blast for just a stupid amount of damage twice, and he's dead. Oh my God, we've done it. And we got another duplicate. It's crazy. It's crazy. Who are we taking on? We're taking on Audrey. Works for me. As long as it's not Drake, we're happy. All right. So, can I? Hasn't really helped me much, but I can hear a little bit at least. We're gonna get to the point where we can snap and she will die, I think. I don't think we're too concerned. Do we want to get precognition off? No. To be straight up with you, I don't want to do anything right now. I kind of hope she hits me for exactly 9. Okay. Well, she's gonna get that off, so that's pretty bad. Having that hit us is not great. That's horrible. We don't like that at all. I think we try it. I'm stupid. I'm very stupid. Okay, let's get rid of the precognition minus. We know that she's gonna be able to do... It crashed again. Let's go ahead and kill it. I don't know if we're gonna have to fight her again or not now. I'm gonna actually have to go in and force close Dicey Dungeons again. Okay. Now that we know that this works, let's go ahead and reload it. And see, I don't know, like, is there a save measure somewhere? Wait. Force close again. We gotta load the mod first. I don't know if that just took over from it or not, but... Okay, so let's go ahead. We'll load more fluff. Now we click play. We're there. Let's continue. All right, and it's before we fight her. This is so obnoxious. All right. Well, maybe she'll roll differently. Maybe we'll roll differently. It's the same roll as we had last time, right? So we basically want to do the same stuff we did. We'll keep these. We'll hope her roll is different. We'll see. Let's take a look. I think she rolled exactly the same. Yes, it does appear that way. All right. So it's like just horrible, right? Did we try and get to the sour candy plays and see? Like, tell you what, let's try and just see what happens. That's where it crashes. Okay, so it did it again. So, what do I do? Because she's gonna roll the same stuff. We might just be stuck in this hell, this purgatory. Let's load the mod. All right. Let's continue one more time. Is there anything we can do differently? I don't think so. I do think so. Do I think so? Look, straight up. I'm gonna try something. She did roll differently this time. And still not what we want. She actually rolled better. It's gonna weaken this stuff. So, this is still terrible. Let's put that in there. And let's put that in there. Okay, so now at least we have the ability to double our precognitions. And maybe it'll give us something beneficial going forward, you know? I mean, it's 8 damage. I think I'm just gonna pop the precognition. Look, it's probably not the right call, but like, I'm gonna see how much stuff we can get here going forward. She rolled insane again. She really just slaps. Okay, we're gonna recover health. We got some thorns, some shield, 1 fury, more recover, and a reduce. That's all across the board. That's not too bad. I cannot believe we got the duplicate off and we got so many things here, just in general. We want to get rid of that. We want to do... We know this is a duplicate. Okay. And these are all high value rolls, high numbered rolls. Let's put that in there. Put that in there. Put that in there. And honestly, just give me another set of precognitions. And we'll see what happens. I'd rather her just do straight damage to me than get the earthquake off, but she keeps getting the earthquake off. Okay, so we got a fury, a reduce, a thorns, another fury. 2 fury is sick. I do love having 2 fury. We'd love to not have mind blast just like stuck here. Nothing great we can do. So we're gonna juggling ball a couple of times. Obviously it kind of sucks. We'll snap. We're gonna snap at every available opportunity, more or less. And I kind of think, like, what is this? Bad is what it is. But there's nothing I can do, you know? She's gonna hit us pretty hard this time. Gonna get our snap up again. But having 3 weaken consistently on us, we just have to get the Mind Blast out of there. And we actually did not get it because of the reduce. So let's just get it out of here so it's not sitting here eating up our game. I mean, obviously we'll use that. All right, I mean, this is where it all comes down. Game froze. We're alive. We're still alive. All right. Okay. So let's get that out of here. It crashed again. Look, I'd love to say, I don't know what it is. I guess we can't use precognition minus. So that must be the issue, in my opinion. I think that precognition minus is the one causing the problem if you use it at any point. Oh my goodness. I can't, this is gonna turn into its own episode. We're literally 18 minutes in and we've done like nothing. I do apologize heavily for this. I did not know that this was gonna be the issue. But I am slowly understanding that this was the problem, so we gotta get Mind Blast out of here. Like, we super don't want that. Let's do this. Is that usable at least? Look, it's gonna give us a precognition minus that's gonna be stuck sitting there. I think. Yeah, so she's gonna do it this way, so we're fucked. So we're basically gonna lose a slot. Or have to do it again. We can't use this. I'm telling you, let's just snap and go. Ah! It's just insanity. I completely forgot. Okay. I have to think about the easiest way to get around this. We're gonna do this, all right? This is gonna be a triumphant moment for us. Hold on, I'm gonna like... I'm gonna look up more fluff and just see, like, is there an update that fixes this? No. I was hoping maybe he'd just be like, found an issue, fixed, and I'll just install the new one. So we're gonna just play around it, straight up. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna make sure no matter what, if a precognition is gonna be on the board when we end, we have to not let that happen. So realistically, we're gonna do nothing. Maybe good enough. Nope. So she's gonna do it every time, it seems. The positivity in this is that we can invent her in precognition now. if we want. Because it's not minus. So we're going to snap, inspiration, use precognition. I guess we're not using sour candy. We're gonna do 8 damage. Kapows are up. We're gonna save precognitions. It sucks. I hate it, but I have to do it. There actually might have been, I don't actually remember what was on the screen. There might have been a way around it. Man, this is a handicap for sure. Okay, we got a ton of stuff coming our way, so this is not bad. Tell you what, I think we do this. I think we discard. We have no way around it. So dupe the 6s. Tons of 6s. Now we snap, pop the precognitions. Dupe another 6. Can that work in juggling ball? No. So let's get the kapow counter just up. It's fine. And then we'll go ahead and use the 1-4 here. Now we'll pop these. This is gonna be insane. So now we're gonna pop another precognition. We're going to inventor and double our mind blast. Mind blast 1. Mind blast. Like, okay, I don't wanna. I feel like I have to upload the crash logs alongside of this. I might legitimately tweet out all of the crash logs just for proof that I wasn't just like force closing the game. Like it literally just kept crashing, you know, every time we used a precognition minus. But there you go. we got the die on episode 6 gesture. We're pog, dude. We're pog to say the least. So all that's left, we got bonus round on which we will be doing non-stop bonus round witch runs until it's done. So I do want to thank you all for watching. I truly and sincerely apologize for the crash, but I'm glad we were able to eke out a win given 20 opportunities. I do think that on pretty much any of those runs, we had a pretty good chance if we could have used the precognition minus and not had the game crash. I think there was still a pretty good chance. We had a lot of inertia in a lot of those matches with barricades and heals and thorns and reduces and all that extra stuff that precognition gave us. I do think that gave us a viable option to win. But I am glad that we were able to get it all set up in this match. So shout out to duping 6s like 7 times and just having an enormous amount of dice. And shout out to precognition and mind blast for taking care of us. That's gonna do it for this episode. I know that was a 23-minute episode to do like legitimately 4 fights, but it's all done. We got episode 6 out of the way for the jester, and we will be back to do the witch next time. Thanks, guys.